There we go. I had to go fill up my water bottle. But it's nice and it should last me the entire stream. The idea is it lasts me the entire stream. If I drink more than this, well, I got a different health problem. Good afternoon? It's afternoon. It's 4:30. It's almost evening. I did say I'd be back in the evening, but I digress. I'm matching my microphone, which one of us is going to have to change, I think. What if I do blue? I just want an excuse to use these, man. I've been using blue for the members content. All right. Anyway, welcome back. This song is so, I mean, it's a great, like, lo-fi beat, but, like, it's too slow. Let's go. What we got next? Yeah, I love Golden Red City. All right. Today we're taking on more Radical Red. It's been a while. We're going to ease back into it. We're going to ease into it. Nothing crazy. All right? Nothing going wrong. Oh my goodness. Hey, Pressive. It's been too long. How are you? Remember when we did drug deals together? Good time. Good times. What happened? I'm kidding. How are you? The green screen's in my hair a little bit, but that's okay. Because my hair's all over the frickin' place these days. Alright. I don't know what we're doing. I legitimately do not know. Because this is new territory. This is new territory for me. And we're just going to hope for the best. So I have everything pulled up here. I had other stuff pulled up because I was making sure my alerts went through. But I've got everything pulled up here for our calcs. That should work. Perfect. Oh my god. It's almost like I've done this before. So this is the gym fight. I don't know what's before her. And I don't know if there's things we should be doing before her. The number one thing I want to look up real quick before we get moving into that is I need to pull up where we can get what encounters we're missing, if we can get any right now, if we should, and if there's any items we need to pick up. Because again, kind of just coming back into this. This is for 4.0, but it should still. No, hold on. I need to just Google them. The red docs for everything else. Oh, it still shows up over there too. Interesting. Can anyone send me Radical Red documentation? This guy. Lifesaver over here. Put this over here. Okay. Let's look at item TM locations. Very cool. All right, so I wanted to look at Megastones because I know we just got the Salamenzite from Lance, but we need to combo that with whatever else it is that we're currently missing. The encounters, right? Let me pull those up real quick. Where do I find this? Probably to go into my documents. Huh? Boom, 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 boom. But no matter what, we are going to fight Claire today, or at least, you know, die trying. That's the idea. Boom, 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 boom. Where in the hell? I had a whole document. I even used it last time for my, like I was keeping track of encounters and shit. And it's just gone now. Oh, hold on, I broke something. What did I break? Nothing. Okay, whatever. I'll deal with that later. To keep track of which encounters I still had. And the reason was because I knew I was, you know, coming back from this. I have one titled Fire Red Encounters. Oh no, that's my Fire Red other. Should I have found this before I start streaming? Probably. Where's the fun in that though? When did I last stream this? Maybe I can search by the date. Oh, Rad Red Note Sheet. Oh, it is right here. Oh my god, I'm so smart. I even had it and everything. I was searching Radical Red. It was under Rad Red. Oh my god. All right. I didn't break anything. It's all right here. All right. So, according to this, as far as when we've got Center Traded Meridian Lab. I don't know what all these on the left are. These are ones that we got. Tauros. Oh god. Here. Traded I do remember trading a Centret. Are these the Pokemon I currently have? I think this is just a list of what I currently have. These are the Pokemon I caught for each area. So I still need Victory Road, Indigo Plateau. Is that it? I think that's it. It makes sense to me. Yeah, these are the ones that died. Okay, cool, great. Okay, I was hoping I had more than that. Apparently not. I don't even know what we can get inside of Victory Road, to be honest with you. But we're not even close to getting there yet. We could get the Beedrillite in Safari Zone, but obviously we don't have Beedrill, so our team's gonna be looking a little sparse at the moment. But I suppose that is what it is. We do have the Sharpedoite. Sharpnite. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Okay, well, so much for seeing if we had anything else we could break out. Now we just get to calculate the fight. Let's get up over there and figure out what else we're going to be doing. So the level cap is 81. These are the 3 Pokemon that we took into the Cerulean Cave tag team fight against Giovanni. They all lived. I checked the VOD. They all lived, which is awesome. So we're actually not hurting like too bad for encounters, which is great. Like I love that. Where do we get Cyclizar we got on Route 17. Oh, I'm dumb, guys. I totally forgot. The numbers are the routes I caught them on. And these are locations. Duh. Okay, so actually 19, 20, and 13 all still have encounters. I knew I had some routes left. I knew I wasn't crazy. But isn't the reason I'm leaving them is for roamers, right? 13, 19, and 20. 19 and 20. Yeah, okay. What are the roaming Pokemon in this game? I'm going to turn the music down slightly and let me know if I need to change that. But it just seems a little loud. Maybe it's just for this song. I need to look up what the actual encounters are and where. Pokemon locations. Here we go. Static, special, eggs, trade, raids, mystery gifts I don't care about. Our roaming, I guess statics and special, probably. Let's see. Roam's Kanto. Roamers are unlocked after getting the 8th badge and heading over to Route 22. Okay. Okay. So roaming Pokemon, we could get Latios, Latios. Tornadus, Thundurus, Landorus. Use a reveal glass item key on Landorus to obtain this item. Show any of the following Pokemon to scientists in Cinnabar Labs. Okay, so we can get both forms. Cinnabar Mansion secret area can only be accessed by 3rd floor after legendary Pokemon start running their account. So we could have gotten Gouging Fire, but we got something else from the mansion. Oh, we got Galarian Weezing. That's right. Silphco secret area. Did we get something in Silphco? We did not, but we did get Saffron City, right? We'll have to see if that counts as a different area. I think we'll have to count and check and see. Because if it's a secret area, it might actually have a different name. It might. Oh, all of the Ruinous Quartet also roam. Oh, that's a lot of roaming. Terapagos roams. Okay. All right. See, this is why I'm glad I do R&D. I have to do the R&D or else I just fuck up the D. Oh, 85C mystery gives 10. Okay. And a lot of these are raids. We're not doing raids. But roamers are on the table. So as it is right now, I have at least three potential roamers, right? And then we're going to get an egg at the Indigo Plateau. We're going to check the area that we find Raging Bolt in, because it might be different. In fact, if Raging Bolt is different, we'll go check Gouging Fire, because that might also be technically different. Fix my... There we go. It might not be, but it might be. And then, what was... I bet you Walking Wake is a... Oh, Walking Wake is just in Victory Road. Oh, that might be our Victory Road encounter, then. That might be our Victory Road encounter, then, because what else are we going to get? I mean, nothing else guaranteed that's going to be as good as that. Okay. All right. R&D done. Let's do it. Let's figure out where we're going. Let's build a team that can go and get to the gym in case some other bullshit starts happening. You never know when it comes to bullshit. I don't see anything else in the document for it. That doesn't mean it can't happen. We know Kingler's just really, really good. Spiritom's too good. Screamtail's very specific, but is very good. Vikavolt has Levitate, has Thunderclap. Still really slow. I think we're going to bring you anyway. Because that can be just good support. And then Annihilate, Gyarados are kind of like my go-to guys here, right? Although now I have Keldeo Zapdos as well. Both really good. We kind of have a rain team coming up, but we did not get Pelipper. So that's going to suck if we have to use Zapdos as our rain setter. But, I mean, setting up the rain for Keldeo and Walking Wake will be really good. We also have Screamtail. We have, like, a synthesis thing going on, right? Where we can set up the sun with Screamtail and then photosynthesis the rest of our ancient guys, of which we have 2 right now. And if we do manage to get... a Walking Wake will be 3. And if we can get either one of Raging Bolt or Gouging Fire, that'd be 4. So we'll just kind of build a whole ancient team. That's on the table. That is on the table. Oh, we also have Palafin. I guess I haven't really been using Palafin, but I could. It's a good Pokemon. All right, let's move on. I gotta remember how to use all my buttons. I don't think there's anything else blocking us. I think we just go straight to Viridian City. But there aren't going to be gym trainers. However, they're not listed in the document the way that the Cinnabar trainers are. Oh. It's just her. Well, shit. There's no pre-up here then. All right. Well, we did the R&D, so I know exactly where we are. I guess now we got to do the R&D to beat Claire. Let's do it. Okay, so she has Aerodactyl, Roaring Moon, Dragonite. These are all Well, Roaring Moon actually is not flying, and he doesn't have Levitate. So I was kind of looking at if we want to do a Sticky Web lead. Because we definitely could, theoretically. But Dragon Knight, I guess Dragon Knight and Aerodactyl are the only things it won't affect. But that doesn't really matter. Because the rest of her team we can slow down. Which will be good, because the Naganadel might hurt us a lot. Alright. Let's bring up Aerodactyl. It's going to be leader Claire. Level 80, and I want to look at my Vikavolt. So we got level 81 Vikavolt. Excellent. So Thunderclap almost kills. Straight up. So if this goes for Stealth Rock turn 1, if we're holding a Focus Sash, then we'll survive a Stone Edge. So this outspeeds us, though. It could go for Taunt. If it taunts us, then we don't get Webs up. That sucks. And Stealth Rock going up would be really bad for us. Is there a way that I can... there's no way for me to taunt the Aerodactyl. It's going to be faster than anything I have. It's Jolly base 130. That's just... it's not going to happen. I don't have any kind of magic bounce. But I do have a Rapid Spinner. I think he still learns it in this. Let me bring up the... forgot to bring up the Pokedex. So I don't see why he wouldn't learn it. Rapid. He does learn Rapid Spin. Okay, cool. Hey, Dexter. Alarm was off for work in 6 hours, so you guys sleep. Send me looking today. Get some sleep, Dexter. The VOD will be here later. But I appreciate you stopping by to say hi. It is good to see you. Okay, so Cyclizar should be able to survive anything here, right? Let's test that idea. Let's say we're going to be Impish. And then if we get a +1 speed boost, can we outspeed? Also, I need to remove the EVs. Duh. Let's just... I want to test something. Yeah, it does override it. Okay, cool. Cyclizar then. At +1. Should be able to outspeed then. Perfect. Okay. So if we can Rapid Spin turn 1, then it doesn't matter if he uses Stealth Rock. We'll be slower. So Aerodactyl will Stealth Rock, then we will Rapid Spin, then we'll get a +1 speed boost and be faster. And then we need to kill. Which is easier said than done. Dragonclaw doesn't do it. And then Stone Edge crit doesn't kill us. Okay, cool. If we're Impish nature. Where's the dex? There we go. So at 81, do we grab anything crazy here that might help us? No, just Shed Tail. I mean, we could U-turn. Well, I guess we could taunt after that then. So, okay. So theoretically, we lead Cyclizar. We get rid of the Stealth Rocks after they go up. We outspeed, and so we taunt. The plan falls apart slightly if he attacks first, though. I don't think he should. He should always go for Stealth Rock first, would be my guess. Because it doesn't see kill. So it should always be Stealth Rock, we Rapid Spin, and then he attacks. No, we outspeed, so we taunt. He either can't Stealth Rock or he attacks. and then we're still faster, so we U-turn out. That's potentially something. Do we have a setup mon that resists both Stone Edge and Earthquake? Mega Gyarados, if we can confirm it goes... No, there's no way to guarantee it's going for Earthquake instead of Stealth Rock, huh? Stealth Rock is stab, so that's going to be the higher power there. Looks like we could learn... Like, this thing isn't... Like, Aerodactyl's not super bulky, right? I don't know how we get Ice Spinner, but he learns it. That's not going to kill. What about, like, Draco Meteor? If we went for, like... No, even neutral, it's not. Hey, welcome, welcome. Watching on TV. Look, Mom, on TV. Wow. I appreciate that. Hey, lurkers are very welcome. Especially when I'm on the big screen. It's where I belong. Okay. Not that I'm sure this makes for good TV, but, you know, I digress. Dude, I would be the perfect guy to put on in the background where you're, like, cooking dinner or something. I take it back. This is good TV. Ooh, we learned Wild Charge. Wild Charge could be good. Cyclizar, you just don't want to kill anything, do you? Cyclizar cannot get a kill to save his life. Holy crap. Okay, we don't need to be holding a Focus Sash, though. So I suppose, and it looks like we survived the Stone Edge crit on max roll, 98, even without the Impish Nature. So if we go Adamant, and we go, like, Expert Belt. So we're looking at 78 plus 13, which is not a kill. It's really close, though. It is really close, though. Because we can't do a choice band, we need to switch moves, right? We need to be able to rapid spin and then do something. Like constantly on my screen, to sit watch a gameplay one minute. Oh, it's so adorable! Oh my god! That's like the best thing I could have possibly heard. Oh my god, you made my day, you made my week, you made my month. Whoop. I gotta put this paper somewhere. Tell the 2-year-old I said hi. My little brother, he is 12 years younger than I am. So when I, obviously when he was very little and I was, you know, already 12, 13, 14, him and I would sit in the living room all the time. Same thing, whatever's on the TV, he'd be sitting there clapping along. He would have loved it. We were actually just talking today about how Octonauts was his jam. That's awesome. Oh my god. I'm supposed to be concentrating on math. You can't distract me with wholesome shit. Oh, I can't curse. There's a 2-year-old watching. God. Oh, that's funny. All right. Cyclizar, I love you to death. I really, really do, but I don't think you can do it, man. Even with Wild Charge, that's a base 90. And I might even be killing myself doing it. Like, that's not ideal. He learns Power... Oh, by Breed. Oh, wait. We have egg moves unlocked. Power Whip would be neutral. That's 120. Well, if it's 120... I mean, I guess I could, like... What would I give him? A Miracle Seed and then... Power Whip? Yeah, do 52. 52% damage is not enough. Octonauts had some dope songs. Octonauts was the jam. You've seen that like Bubble Guppy song going around on TikTok and YouTube Shorts? All the kids' songs were bangers. Backyardigans, that was my children's singing show. That one was actually such a jam. I wish this was the idea. Okay. What is our special attack compared to our attack? It's only 10 points difference. What is his defense versus his special defense? He does have... Oh, he's got lower defense. Oh, well, that's not good. Okay. Maybe we don't... Like, maybe we shift gear first? I also want you to get battling strats. My friends hate battling me. Uh-oh. Well, I better get this calculation right then. If I go for shift gear instead, I know he learns it. Yeah, okay, here it is. We can shift gear to raise attack and speed, be faster, but we won't have the rocks gone. But if he goes for rocks first, then it's a +1 attack, +2 speed, right? So if we give him the Dragon Fang, and we're at +1 attack, so we shift gear turn 1, he stealth rocks. Stealth rock, shift gear, we're at +1, and now we outspeed. Turn 2, oh, well, this is with the Dragon Fang, and I'm saying I need a focus sash. I don't need a focus sash. If he stealth rocks, we're fine. Because then he stone edges, 98% maximum. We rapid spin for 20, but it's a range on Dragon Claw. Not ideal. I mean, I guess we could still wild charge. Okay, Ice Spinner does it. Ice Spinner does it. That's by TM. Let me check what TM that is. Viridian City on the other side, small pond. Okay, I should have gotten it. Should have gotten it. He throws rocks, use shift, then rapid. Yes. Yeah. Okay, I did already get it. Excellent. So if he uses rocks, we shift gear, then we rapid spin because we outspeed. He attacks us, but then the next turn we still outspeed, so we KO with Ice Spinner. I don't like it. I don't like it because it uses a lot of my HP, and that's a big resource. However, it does kill Aerodactyl, and it does TM 120, and it does keep stealth rocks from going up. It does get a little awkward if hold on. We have a Great Tusk. What am I doing? Great Tusk is the rapid spinner. Great Tusk learns rapid spin. He resists Stone Edge. What am I doing? How do I kill him with this though? Because he also learns Ice Spinner. Hold on. Do we outspeed after a stealth or after a? That's the thing. We need still to be able to outspeed. I don't think we do. It's close. If we go Jolly, we will. Yeah. Okay. I wanted it to be Cyclozar because Cyclozar could get out faster with U-turn or whatever. That's why I wanted that one to work. However, we can save a lot of HP and forfeit the momentum. I think that's the trade-off. The trade-off is momentum versus health. Which one is the more important resource? The problem is we cannot guarantee that we actually get the momentum anyway. Because if Dragonite comes out, it has extreme speed. So it doesn't matter how fast we are, it'll outspeed and kill us. So the momentum is good. However, Great Tusk will keep us in a higher resource, and we won't have to worry about if Dragonite comes out to kill us anyway. So let's look at Great Tusk first. Hey, Robot. Again, welcome. Watch me get analytical with Pokemon games. It's so funny to me because my Pokemon is like, this is Alex. He's the rude one, but type scared into multiple gyms. Listen. This Nuzlocke is months in the making. So I have been loving. I have a stream series I'm gonna be doing where part of the challenge is I cannot use calculations, but being able to take this series, Radical Red, and be able to like really go in depth with it has been a lot of fun. So this is the stream. These are the streams where I get to nerd out and do numbers. So I am. It's a give. It's a give. Pokemon is such a nuanced game, man. You can take it so many ways. It's so much fun. All right, let's see how much Rapid Spin does, and then let's see how much Ice Spinner does. Cool. I always think rock is resistant to ice. It is not. So Rapid Spin and Ice Spinner with an Expert Belt does not kill. However, we can do a booster energy, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. Our attack and our defense are equal. Our attack and defense are equal, so we cannot guarantee booster energy picking either attack or defense. If it's attack, then it works perfectly. We'd have to be adamant. Otherwise, it's just random. Let me check that. Let me check that. Because I feel like it should be random, but there's a chance it's like in stat order. If two stats tied, booster energy. My phone is not loading. There we go. The tiebreaker is determined by the order. Attack, defense, then special attack, then special defense, then speed. All right. All right. All right. So that is what this says. That is what this says. That is what Bulbapedia says. In case of a tie between multiple stats, it increases one stat prioritized in this order, attack over defense. So we can run a Jolly Nature and get a Photosynthesis boost to our attack, which means Rapid Spin will do minimum 14%, and then Ice Spinner will do a minimum 90%. And that is a guaranteed 2-hit KO, which it has to be anyway because of Focus Sash. And with being Jolly and a +1 boost, we will outspeed. Okay. That's awesome, and it does nothing to us. Critical hit Stone Edge does 10 damage. All right, it took some digging to get there, but we got there. Took some digging to get there, but we got there. Okay, where is my booster energy? Sort by name, please. Thank you. Boost energy. Woo! That's awesome. Hey, Fun Penguin. Just discovered there's a portrait and landscape stream. I was watching the portrait stream on my laptop. Hey, you know, it's fun no matter which way. Yeah, I'm testing both because YouTube will just let me do that now. It's a new option for me on Streamlabs OBS, which is kind of cool. But it should be when I check it on mobile, only the horizontal or only the vertical portrait one is available to watch, which is awesome because it's built for mobile. But when you go regularly, they're both listed, and it's hard to tell which is which. So I need to find a way to determine that. But until then, it's YouTube's problem. However, yes, there will always be, at least for the time being, there will always be 2 streams on YouTube for both kinds. So you can pick and choose based on your device. For example, if I'm on a TV, you want the big screen. I'm feeling really good about that line. I mean, I know it's only one Pokemon, but just the fact that we got that one Pokemon. I need to teach him Ice Spinner and Rapid Spin. Let's do it. And all that because I went in the thing and saw that he can learn Ice Spinner. That's awesome. I want to keep Play Rough because that could kill Roaring Moon. Close combat we don't need here. It doesn't hit anything, so we can just do that. Problem is, we need to learn Rapid Spin. I guess we don't. Well, we're not going to be using him against Magirna, right? We could be using him against Gouging Fire, though, where Earthquake is good. Like, do I need Protect? Is kind of one thing. I'm gonna go over Protect right now. Let's not worry about that. Let's get there as we go, right? Figure out what we need exactly. Right now, we know we need Ice Spinner and... I guess Ice Spinner is good for Dragonite, too. Dragonite is a weakness policy. We know we need Ice Spinner, we know we need Rapid Spin. And we know we need to make him Jolly. Alright, set in stone. We've got one Pokemon. Good. Done. Great. Now, all the rest of the team. Let's do it. Okay, so does that bait out anything in particular? That looks like it would bait out either Magirna. I think it always baits out Magirna with Fleur Cannon. The only other one with a super effective move is Dragonite. But I think because Magirna is Steel type, it would want to come out because it's the worst typing with a super effective move against us, right? That seems logical to me. Kind of. Sort of. Let's just go in order for now. Let's see if we can find a safe switch in on Fleur Cannon. Let's just consider that correct and move on. To switch in on Fleur Cannon. Gear. No. Alright, leader Claire. At level 81. Get rid of all that, please. Thank you. Alright, so if Magirna gets a kill, it's going to get stronger. And obviously we don't want it to get a kill anyway, but in case we're planning sacrifices, let's not have them die to Magirna, shall we? That's the plan. That's the hope. That's the dream of a people. Oh yeah, this definitely comes out. Fleur Cannon kills, but it does not outspeed with our +1. If we have Earthquake, we kill Magirna and outspeed. And I think we even outspeed without... Yeah, we outspeed without the +1. Okay. Which means if we have Earthquake on it, Magirna isn't coming out. Because it sees that we outspeed and kill. So we have to pick. Yes? Oh. Hello. So we have to decide. This is Gaius. He's a big baby. He's like 9 years old. He's a big old baby. And it's hard to see because the green screen making him desaturated, but he's a good orange. Yeah, let's see. Let me property. Oh, filters. Here we go. Boom. Say hi. He's camera shy. Hey, buddy. No, look over here. Look over here. Come on. Come on. Come. He's a big cat. Look at. Look at this. Look at this thing. I know. All right, down you go. He's mad. He's mad. Oh. Oh. A fine specimen he is. In his belly. All right. Hey. It's the little things. It's the little things. Also have an orange from baby. His name is O'Malley. That's an awesome. Is that from Aristocats? Dude, I love Aristocats. All right. Magirna. What am I doing against a Magirna? Okay, so I was saying we have a choice. If we don't run Earthquake, it won't see that we have Kill, so it will come out. However, if we do have Earthquake, I don't think it brings out Magirna. In fact, I don't know if it brings out anything other than either Roaring Moon or Dragonite. Do we kill Dragonite too? Wait. Hold the fucking phone. Do we just sweep? Is there a chance? There's a non-zero chance. Oh, no. There is a 0 chance because I was looking at, okay. Because he can extreme speed. We outspeed. Oh, we outspeed. Yeah, we outspeed, activate weakness policy, and it kills his dual wing beat. Okay. Not ideal. So if we have Earthquake, we avoid Magearna coming out. We avoid possibly Gouging Fire and Naganadel as well. No, Earthquake does not kill Gouging Fire, interestingly. Does it outspeed us at +1 if we're also +1? Yes, and it's not even close. It's double our speed at +1. It does have a booster energy. Oh, it's a booster energy boosting its speed. Right? Okay, it outspeed. Okay. So Gouging Fire is probably what comes out. Oh, no, wait. This is not boosting its speed. It's boosting its defense. Because it's a Jolly Nature, but it's still lower, obviously. I reset it because I looked at the Jolly Nature, but no. It's actually boosting defense. Okay. So it's outspeeding if it gets a Dragon Claw or a Dragon Dance off. However, if it does that, do we survive 2 hits? Or no, we just need to survive 1 hit. We do. And we 2-shot with Earthquake. That's interesting. Okay, let's look at Naganadel. This is getting more interesting by the Pokemon, man. We might have something here. It's a little scuffed right now, but it's fine. Hello, random streamer guy. Hello, random chatter. So glad you could make it. Okay, it goes to Naganadel. It looks like she has to go Naganadel. Because Draco Meteor kill. Oh, no. We still outspeed. With our +1, we still outspeed. And we kill with Earthquake. 248 versus 282. Damn, dude. Okay. Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon, we should not... Well, if I give this Play Rough, now we do kill Roaring Moon. So if we have Rapid Spin, Ice Spin, or Earthquake Play Rough, the only 2 Pokemon she can switch to, that she can bring in after we kill Aerodactyl, is Dragonite or Gouging Fire. And it looks like it's probably most likely Dragonite. That's my guess. Because that would be in team order. And 2, that would be... it knows it survives. Right? And they both have setup. And Gouging Fire is weak to ground. Like, there's enough there that makes me think, even though I don't know the AI in this game perfectly, and it's been a while, there's enough there that makes me think the AI should always go for Dragonite. If we have Earthquake, which one-shots Magearna and Naganadel, and we have Play Rough to one-shot Roaring Moon. We are preparing to face Gym Leader Claire in Pokemon Radical Red. We are doing our preemptive calculations, as it were. Okay, so let's assume that she is bringing in Dragonite, because we can deal with Gouging Fire, too. Dragonite is the only one that threatens Great Tusk at this point. And we've lost no HP, so we are in a good position. Let's go back to the Dragonite and find a switch in for that. I think that's the play. And it is level 80, not 81. So all of her team is 81 except for Aerodactyl and Dragonite. Interesting. Okay, so we need a Pokemon that can switch in and take a dual wing beat, which should not be too difficult to find. Especially when we have, like, we've got Gyarados, right? With Intimidate. Who else do we have with Intimidate, possibly? We have Spiritomb, who could burn it. That would be excellent, actually. And this also has Intimidate. Okay. Let's look at Spiritomb. I love that for us. God, this fight might not be as difficult as I thought. We'll go Impish, because all of her team is physical except for Magearna. Oh, and Naganadel. But yeah, this is coming in on the physical attackers, so we'll go Impish. And then at -1. No. Okay. Intimidate. Activates. Dual Wing Beat does 28 to 34. Or it Dragon Dances. Either way, if it Dragon Dances, it's just at neutral, which means it will attack next turn for 42 to 51. And then we burn it to cut its attack in half, and it does nothing. There's nothing it can do after that. The worst case we can cut into is if Will-O-Wisp misses. So we could forego the leftovers in favor of a Lens. But I'm not... I'm not the biggest fan of that idea. There is... So Will-O-Wisp always hits in Radical Red if used by a fire type. Tauros is part fighting, though, so we can't really use him. We do also have Salazzle. Will Salazzle outspeed? Is this even going for Dual Wing Beat in the first place? I don't think it is. Why does Pokemon have to have a lot of math? Because you gotta know what's coming up. Let's look again at this. +1. Census, attack. Jolly. Okay. So, not burned. Healthy. Dual Wing Beat does 52 to 63%. And our Ice Spinner is doing 62 to 73. So we cannot attack it with Ice Spinner because that'll activate the weakness policy and give it a +2 attack boost, right? Then we die to Dual Wing Beat. However, because it doesn't see that it has a kill, it might just go for Dragon Dance on the switch. So I need something that can switch in fine on a Dragon Dance, but also take a Dual Wing Beat if I'm wrong. And so that makes me want to know, can Salazzle outspeed a +1 Dragonite? Yes, it can. Okay. So, it'll outspeed Dragonite if it went for Dragon Dance. And it can take a Dual Wing Beat 66 to 77. And then outspeed. So if we take 77%, can we survive after cutting that damage? No. There's a chance, but it's low. Well, maybe it's not too low if we do like Citrus Berry. Because Citrus Berry will restore 25%, right? So we should always survive with the Citrus Berry. I didn't realize there was a second cat in here. They're chasing each other around the green screen. And Goose ran away under the bed. I like that. So the idea is, if it's Dual Wing Beat, we can survive, outspeed, and burn it. If it's Dragon Dance, we can encore into Dragon Dance and then burn it. Encore gives us 3 turns, right? So we outspeed. Encore, that's 1. Turn 2, Will-O-Wisp. Turn 3, free switch. It's not ideal, because then he'll be at +4 attack. Right? But if we switch to, like if that's our Spiritomb switch... then we lower its attack by 1. So it's at +3. Now dual wing beat is 42 to 49. We're kind of stalling out burn. I don't like that because it can just get up to +6, right? How much damage can we deal in the meantime? Like, do we even switch Salazzle? Can Salazzle learn? Like, I don't want to do Dazzling Gleam. But... Dragon Rage, Flame Burst. We could do Toxic instead. If we well, no, we wouldn't outspeed at that point, right? I was going to say we could keep it Encored, but no, we can't. It can learn Dragon Claw, Dragon Pulse, all the dragon-y things. Oh, Dragon Tail! Stop. You're being a silly goose. You know that? He knows it. This one is not camera shy. This is Baby Goose. He's a baby. He turned a year old at the end of last year. So he's in his terrible twos, kind of. Oh. Oh, I swear one day they're gonna knock down that green screen. Okay. Dragon Tail. I like that idea. Because then turn 1 Encore, and that's one turn of Encore. We use Encore and it happens in the same turn. Will-O-Wisp on the second turn. The third turn he's stuck in Encore, we Dragon Tail. That is 93. Sell on his game corner. We have it. So then he loses all his boosts, and he's just burned in the back. That's amazing! That's amazing. And with the Citrus Berry, we'll survive. So... yeah. I think we're going to do that. It needs to be... it needs to be timid, so we can't outspeed the +1. And I think it will be Dragon Dance, but on the off chance that it is 2 dual wing beats, we will also still survive that. With the... I wish I could know if I survived it with the Black Sludge, but I don't think I heal enough. I think I have to do the Citrus Berry. Yeah, I don't want to risk having to protect or anything, so let's not do that. So the moves we need for sure right now. And we also have Fake Out. It's not bad. Break multi-scale. But I guess we don't really care about that too much. We already have Encore. Out of curiosity, how much would Dragon Dance or Dragon Pulse do if multi-scale is broken? Let's say he's got like 95. Does 50%. We come in if he... if he goes for dual wing beat, we Fake Out, break multi-scale, and then 2 Dragon Pulses. No, we'd have to survive the second dual wing beat, and we won't. Okay, never mind. Just an idea. Why does Donphan learn, or Great Tusk learn Psyshock? Good question. I think I'd like to keep Fake Out, though, if I can, for pressure later in the game. I know I have Will-O-Wisp in here somewhere. There it is. Alright. That's a hell of a set. Are you kidding me? I know I already changed your nature. I meant to do the level cap. Hold on. There we go. Cool. And then berry pouch for a citrus berry. Did I pass it? No, that was the other one. Okay, cool. Yeah, 25% HP. Okay. So just to do the math again real quick. We come in, we take 77%. So we're down to 33. And then we heal by 25, so that brings us to 58% after burning it. And then we always survive, unless it crits, in which case, whatever. I guess we're not playing around the crit here. But Dual Wing Bee does 38. So, and worst case scenario, if it crits, we still burned it, right? No matter what, we still burned it. I don't feel bad about that. I think the play works out, and I'm still confident it's going to be Dragon Dance in the first place. I don't even think it's going to be something we have to worry about, because it's not going to be Dual Wing Bean at all. So, why worry? Why stress? What is Salazzle's other ability in this? Oblivious. Prevents attraction and intimidate. Well, I don't think I have to worry about that in this fight. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we kind of have two ideas. Great. What comes out next? It's gotta be Gouging Fire, right? With Earthquake? And resist fire moves? So, actually, it might be Roaring Moon then. Because it's usually the worst type plus whatever it has advantage to, right? It's either Roaring Moon or Gouging Fire, is what I'm saying. Let's assume Roaring Moon. That seems right to me. I don't know what I do against that. So we scared it before, right? Where it wasn't coming out. But now it's free to come in on Salazzle, which is obviously not ideal. What happened? I hit enter. Whoops. There we go. All right. The way I suddenly feel anxious to mention not playing around the crit, it's probably not going to happen. It's going to Dragon Dance. It'll be fine. Not good at Pokemon stuff is off topic. Okay, I don't want to be annoying. I mean, as long as it's not anything too out there, I suppose. But this is a Pokemon stream. There may be better streamers. Salazzle with our custom. Okay, so yeah, this comes in and kills us. Does it outspeed? Yes, it does. Oh, it very, very much does. Is it boosting its attack? Yes. Okay. Because its attack is still higher than its speed, even with the Jolly nature. Okay, so booster energy is going to... It sees kill, so it should be going for the kill. It will be a random move, most likely, either Crunch or Earthquake. Probably not Iron Head. It's not going to Dragon Dance, though, if it sees kill. Which is good. Which is good. If it... I don't really want to switch Gyarados in on a crunch. But I'll do what I must because I can. Let's say we're Impish here. We have Intimidate. Get this to -1. Okay. I mean, we only take 22. That's not terrible. Right? And then we've got our leftovers. What would we have here? Ice Fang? We 2-shot. And it's legitimately not going to matter if he tries to Dragon Dance, because we can just kill with Ice Fang. Yeah. In fact, we could get we could get really snazzy with it and set up the Reflect first, which will all but guarantee that we see Nag and Adele, right? Don't think we have to. I think we just... Would it be better off with Spiritomb, perchance? Because Spiritomb can burn the Roaring Moon and make it useless later, too. Let's just check. -1. We take slightly more from Crunch, weirdly. And we do get hit by Earthquake, so we're not immune there. But then, like I said, we can burn it. So we survive 2 crunches. And then burn. Again, it's not ideal and it's not foolproof, though. Because Spiritomb can miss that Will-O-Wisp. And if he does, he dies to Crunch. I don't really want to be in a position where he dies. What about Wheezing? Wait. What about Wheezing? Still gets Levitate, right? Immune to Earthquake. Resisting Crunch. We're never taking an Iron Head on the switch. But how much do we take from it? Only 30%. Oh, wait. Almost 50%. Oh, but we're immune, dude. And we learn fairy moves. We can kill it. What can we kill it with? You just set up Misty Terrain. Lower all your dragon type attacks. Unironically, that would be really good. We get Dazzling Gleam. We get Misty Explosion. I don't know from what, but we do. I mean, Misty Explosion kills. It absolutely has to kill, right? Oh, the user explodes. Oh, never mind. I missed that part somehow. Let's try Dazzling Gleam. Okay, Dazzling Gleam is 76 to 92. So we buff that. Does Expert Belt buff more or less than a type boosting plate? Or item? It's the same. It's a range. I guess... No, we have to be Impish or else we... No, we don't have to be Impish. Because it Iron Heads the second time. It's either Earthquake or Crunch on the switch. So we could be a... Modest Nature. Which kills. Okay, we need both. I mean, I don't love it, but it does work. Do I have any other fairy types? We got Screamtail. Screamtail's a fairy. But it's not immune to Earthquake. I've got Keldeo, who, if we switch in on Crunch, will get an attack boost. That seems pretty good. Oh, first impression Glycopod could also work. Holy. I mean, this is good. But I like this. God, I love going through my box and being like, oh my god, there's a thing. That's so exciting. There's so many options. Ooh, first impression. Ooh, adamant nature. Ooh, silver powder. Ooh. Ooh, it hurts so bad for you. Oh man, it hurts so bad for you. Oh, Glycopod. God, I love you, Glycopod. That is a man. That is a man. You might not like it, but that is what peak physical form looks like. The isopod. All right. Okay. What comes out next? It's actually probably Magearna, because it resists everything. If we have a water move, it's not going to likely be Gouging Fire, because I bet we do, because it'll see we do more damage to that. I don't know what else Glycopod gets that we could, like, not let it be Naganadel. I'm also so ready to, like, have to steer this fight because my predictions are wrong, but come on. I can do that. I can do that. Peak performance is whatever the heck is going on with Bruck. It's so true, but it's so sad. Does the Isopod get Earthquake? It's Drill Run for some godforsaken reason. Does get Drill Run. Out of curiosity. Yeah, Drill Run doesn't do shit to Gouging Fire, but it was a fun thought experiment. What about Naganadel? Gouging Fire does a good bit, and we don't die Draco. Huh. I mean, Outspeeds has a 2-shot though. I just think Magearna is the most likely because it does have a guaranteed 2-shot. Is Flare Cannon physical or special? Why does this thing have shift gear? It's got shift gear and all special moves. Hold on. These have different stats? No. Why are they listed separately? Flare Cannon special. Shift gear is literally just to raise its speed. That's very strange. It's very, very strange. Okay. So we don't have Drill Run because we don't want to scare away Magearna. I guess. I don't know. We just have Liquidation. I want to assume Magearna comes out. It doesn't really matter who comes out because whoever comes out, we're at a point where we just need to manually switch. So whether it's Magearna, Roaring Moon, or Gouging Fire, we just need to make sure that we can set up each of those to work as a manual switch. And I don't think that's too hard to do at this point. We've already taken care of Roaring Moon, we've already taken care of Dragonite, and Aerodactyl's dead. The other 3 seem easy. Like, whatever. Reminds me of when they gave Tailglow to Volbeat. But, right. Choices. Choices made. Choices made. Alright. So, who can eat a Flare Cannon? We're back to Galarian Weezing. Weak to Flash Cannon, though. Unironically, I'm looking at Swalot. It's not the bulkiest thing I've ever seen, but it might work. Let's take a look. Swallow 81. That's a 40% flash cannon. Flare cannon's 30. That's a 35%. And if we go calm nature, I don't know, man. That's pretty good. Only damage by attacks. I don't think our choice of move here matters. Yeah, doesn't seem like it does. And if we're Black Sludge, yeah. So what are we doing when we get this guy out there? Because now we've taken a flare cannon, we're healing, we're flash cannoning. What are we doing now? We can put it to sleep. We can encore it. What's the end goal here? Bulldoze. We can slow it down. We do get earthquake. Okay, so we got some options. We can't toxic it because it's steel type. We can set up the sun. We can set up the sun. We can set up the sun. Are we outsped? Yeah, we're outsped. Okay, good, good, good. We want to be outsped. We want to encore it into flash cannon. Turn 2 sunny day. Turn 2 sunny day. Turn 3, it's still flash cannoning, and we switch to Great Tusk. Great Tusk can take a flash cannon. It's 50%, but then we outspeed. Because it's never floor cannon because we encored it. So we're taking 50% flash cannon, but we know we survive. And then we kill with Earthquake. Because it's sunny day. And now our attack is re-raised. And we kill with Earthquake. I think we have a sweep at that point. I think we've done it. Because then we know we one-shot Naganadel and Gouging Fire. Hey, Magnus. Welcome, welcome. We are trying the vertical live stream. So actually, depending on what you're watching on right now, both are live on the channel. So we are doing both a vertical and a horizontal live stream on YouTube. Twitch is still just horizontal. Because they are not cool enough to let you do both. Okay. I'm getting a little ahead of myself because I want to make sure. I was worried about it going for shift gear, but now that I think about it, if it goes for shift gear, comment from vertical live stream, does it look different? It does not look different, but that means you've now seen them both. That's awesome. Okay. If it goes for... Magearna should always go for the kill. Because it'll see it on Golisopod. Was that correct? Yes or no? If it's not correct, I need to know. It is not correct. But it does already outspeed. If it already outspeeds, it's not going to shift gear. Okay. It already outspeeds, so it's not going to shift gear. It is going to flare cannon. That makes sense to me. And flare cannon is the most damage. So now I just need to check if flare cannon has like anything special about it that might, like, is it recoil? Believe it or not, don't know a whole lot about flare cannon. Harshly lowers the user's special attack stat. Well, that's awesome. Wait. Oh my god, wait, is that going to make her switch, though? Oh, what does the AI want to do here? I have no idea. Oh, that doesn't make any sense then. Am I going to play off the assumption that it's still going to work? And just get every comment everywhere. There you go. Let's turn it around. That's awesome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Would she actually go to Magearna then on Glacepod? Or not? She might go to somebody else. Ugh. You know? Ugh. You know? Ugh. Let's do this slightly differently. Because that seems too easy. That seems too easy. We get swallowed out, we set up Sunny Day, we come back, then we sweep. That seems too easy. If she goes for Naga Nadell, though, I don't think... Like, I think we're in trouble if we go with that line of thinking. I think she is very likely to go for Naga Nadell as well. Now that I know that Floor Cannon has that kind of recoil. Oh, I got rid of my Glacepod. Whoops. Because Dracometeor has an 83 and 98. Depending on which move we take when we switch in, it could see KO. So it might just go for Dracometeor. At which point... I think maybe we are going to do the Wheezing play. We'll check. We'll check both. Sludge Wave still does 80 to 95. That's insane. That's insane. Switch to a Calm Nature. Might be a little better. Dracometeor does nothing. We switch in on Draco. So it doesn't see kill with Sludge Wave, so it goes for Nasty Plot. That seems correct. What if I switch to... Like let's wildcard this. What if I do Snorlax? What if I do Snorlax? We take 44. We take 50% from Draco, just about. And then it goes to -2. That seems... That seems good. How can I get a Snorlaxite? By the way. That's probably something I should have looked into at the beginning when I was looking over everything else. Route 203, go north of the gate, above the volcano badge. Check it. Okay, so we can't get it yet. All right. Worth checking. Worth checking. If we do this, and we have the immunity ability, which I think he still gets in this. Yep. So we can't be poisoned by Sludge Wave, which would be annoying. We can also do Thick Fat, but I don't think this is ever going for Flamethrower because Stab is Dracometeor and Sludge Wave. I think it's always going to Sludge Wave if it's not Dracoing. Yep. So we have immunity. We can't be poisoned by Sludge Wave. That seems good. And then we just sit there with Bold Nature, Leftovers. I don't know if he gets Earthquake, but he sure as hell gets Bulldoze. Let's see what we got. Gets High Horsepower. That's pretty good. Fiercely attack start using its whole body. It does get Earthquake. Kind of like the idea of slowing it down, though. Let's see. Earthquake to 62. So Earthquake's a 2-shot. Well, that just seems good. If it nasty plots... So let's do this math real quick. 52% Dracometeor. So we're gauging 50 because 44 to 50. 44 to 52. Goes down to -2. If it keeps attacking with Sludge Wave, we're totally fine. If he nasty plots to get to +2, so he'll be in neutral, then he Dracos again, we're taking another 50. But we still survived a 2-shot. We also could technically protect, I suppose. But we are switching on a full Dracometeor, which is not ideal. I would prefer to do this with a fairy type. And I do have Screamtail. I'm going to check. I mean, I know this has Sludge Wave, but I'm going to check Screamtail anyway with the Photosynthesis to boost special defense if we are a calm nature. We take 40% from Sludge Wave. That's not bad. Like, we can switch on the Draco, take nothing. And then our... Oh, we outspeed. Hold on. Okay. So we'd have to set up the sun. So we'd have to have Sunny Day. Because we can't carry a booster energy. We have a booster energy on Great Tusk, and we only get one. As far as I know. Let's check. Yep. One. Do. I'll check shops, too. Booster energy on one island. When do we go to one island? We can buy Master Balls? And the Z Crystals? Is this post-game? Because these are all like 3, 5... Oh, battle points. I'm gonna check real quick. R. Sevi. Islands. Post. Game. Radical. Raid. Sevi Islands are a post-game content area in Radical Red. Damn it. Alright, fine. I'll be mad about it. Hi, hello, CXCB. Welcome. Okay, so we do get one. So we have to set up the sun, which is fine, because then I'll activate our Photosynthesis, which will boost our special defense, which means Sludge Wave does 40%, but it doesn't see a kill. However, let's say this is inactive first. Sees 55. So it might actually just Nasty Plot right away. And then we Sunny Day to raise our special defense. If it Nasty Plots, now we're taking 84 Sludge Wave. But we do still survive it. So if it's going to Nasty Plot anyway, do we even bother setting up the sun? Is there an attack that might just... Like, we get Encore. Can we Encore Nasty Plot? We can. If it goes for Nasty Plot, we can. Because we outspeed. Which is really strange that we outspeed. Oh, I'm set to level. I'm dumb. Hold on. I had the wrong level set. Now we're going to take a lot more damage, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, so the +2 will kill us. Okay, we still don't die to +1 with Photosynthesis active. If it is inactive, it sees 72 to 85. It's probably... It might still Nasty Plot because it doesn't have kill. Maybe there's just a Steel type we can switch into then. Because we'll be immune to that, and we will have... I don't have any Steel types. I've got one Steel type, but it's only when he's Mega. Okay. Obviously not ideal. What Steel types did I have in this run? Fortress, no, why? Oh, man. Okay. Is there like some kind of like massive bait here that we can do? Where we can switch Kingler in on a Flamethrower? We switch on a Draco Meteor, bait Sludge Wave, go to something else, bait Flamethrower. Probably not, huh? I could just switch to Kingler, I suppose. I don't want to. I'm going back to the Screamtail. Can we make Screamtail outspeed? If we do Timid, speed becomes our highest stat. So we switch in for free. We set up the Sunny Day no matter what. That will then raise our speed. Okay, auto select did not choose our speed. But that should be our highest stat. What did it choose? It still chose our... It's not choosing anything. All right. Raise our speed. And then, if it went for Nasty Plot, we can Encore because we outspeed. If it did not, if it went for Sludge Wave, then we can switch. Because, in my head, I'm thinking that I'm remembering... Does ground resist poison? It might. We are only taking 40%. And then, because we are jolly, the sun will be up. So our booster energy is used up, but the sun will be up. Our attack is still being raised. We are a jolly nature. No, we die. We still get outsped here. Because we're not able to raise our speed in time. We outspeed when we had the +1, but not naturally. I mean, I guess if it's locked in Nasty Plot, we could, right? We could come in, rapid spin, and then sweep. That is a thing that could happen. I don't see it being a perfect solution. Because the odds of it actually going for Nasty Plot seem low. If it doesn't see kill, it should Nasty Plot. Is that not correct? If it doesn't see kill, it should Nasty Plot. At which point we outspeed, we Encore, we switch, we rapid spin, we Earthquake. I think we're asking a lot of Screamtail. It's also playing to avoid a crit. And it's also playing to avoid a crit. Sludge Wave only has 78 and 93. No, that's with Timid. Oh, auto select just means you have to have the sun or booster energy equipped. Got it. So it does boost our speed. We come in on Dracometeor, take nothing. It Nasty Plots. Let's just set up a backup. Let's do that, but set up a backup. Right? Like, this is instead of Snorlax, so we have the extra space. We could still bring the Snorlax and let him be the backup. Like, that is fine. If this thing goes for Sludge Wave, we just bring out Snorlax. But if it doesn't, and we are actually able to do Sunny Day into Encore, we sweep and win. The only Pokemon left are Magearna and Gouging Fire. Great Tusk versus Gouging Fire. Sun Boost, Auto Select, that's attack with Earthquake. We do 77% and it only does 50% retaliation. That's in the sun. So it would have to Dragon Dance. But if it Dragon Dances... Dragon Dance in the sun could kill us, I suppose. Okay, so that's worth noting. So actually... We can do that play to kill Naganadel. Oh. We outspeed. We outspeed at +1. Because we will be at +1. So this comes in. It can Flare Blitz all its wands. We do 50% minimum. With Earthquake. And then even if it Dragon Dances, we're still out. Ooh, no, we don't outspeed. 436. Okay. This is why I'm triple checking everything. My dyslexia is not liking me. If that's the case, I'd probably rather something actually be able to eat this hit better from Naga. Don't know what that thing is, though. Do I have anything that's going to outspeed a 121 and be able to take? Okay, we're going to skip the Screamtail play. I don't think it's worth it because we're not getting the use out of Great Tusk after Naga anyway, and it's a risky play as is. I think I'm going to do the Snorlax. I'm glad I chased that line, but we're going to do the Snorlax. It's just safer. It's just easier. He eats Draco Meteor. Like, again, I would prefer to have the Fairy to switch to Draco Meteor, but then at least he's at -2, and I know there's nothing he's going to do about it, and we're going to two-shot him. Like, that's fine. It's not ideal, but it is fine, you know? Okay. And then I guess we could do some, like, Scarf shenanigans. Potentially. Who are my fairies? I've got Screamtail. Is that my only fairy type? No, Wheezing. Wheezing. And Wheezing. And Naga is weak to, what? Psychic? He would be weak to Psychic, actually. We can go offensive. Psyshot. We do Psychic. Hold on. Hold on. I'm back on the Screamtail train. Screamtail. Let's... Wait! Even better! Choice Scarf. No Sun. No Protosynthesis is activated. Do we even need to be timid? Let's still go Calm. We're switching in on a Draco Meteor, confirmed. We now outspeed with a Choice Scarf. We Encore into Draco Meteor. Does that force her to switch? Because we obviously can't do anything now. But we could switch into somebody else that can take it. Who is that? I guess if we brought both. Like, there's a world where we bring both of these. We Choice Scarf Screamtail to Encore, and then switch out to Wheezing to keep taking the Draco Meteors until he switches. But what are we setting up here? Or I just switch back, right? Because that'll be... Okay. We switch in turn 1. Encore. Turn 2 of Encore, we switch to Wheezing. Turn 3 of Encore, we switch back. So that doesn't actually get us anywhere. Other than we're running him out of Draco Meteor PP. Which could be worth it, actually, in the long run, if you think about it. It's an interesting idea. I don't think it's a good one. Let's just play the Snorlax angle. We'll take the 2-shot. And then let's assume that it switches to Magearna because of Aura Sphere. That makes sense to me. And then Magearna, so 2 left. Naga Nadell took me a while to decide something, but whatever, is what it is. Magearna is not a threat because of the recoil from Flare Cannon. I would love for Snorlax to also be that answer, but I think Aura Sphere forces us out. I think that's still Swalot, potentially. If we switch... Oh, because of Aura Sphere. The most damage is going to do with Flash Cannon, right? But we want to bait it into Flare Cannon. So actually, I think we bring Gyarados. Because that will resist both Aura Sphere and Flash Cannon and force the Flare Cannon. And I bet you Gyarados takes a Flare Cannon. I think that's easy. Yeah, 57. And then once it uses Flare Cannon, it's -2. Like, what else is it going to do, right? Okay, and then that might also be a good pivot against some of these other physical attackers if I need to, you know, steer a little bit. Gouging Fire is my last worry. I don't have a particular... I want to give Hydreigon the Choice Scar. Hydreigon at 81. We got a Choice Scarf. I may as well use it. I want to check something. How do I get this man Draco Meteor? From Claire after defeating her in a rematch. That's Draco Barrage. From Claire after beating her Draco Meteor. So we don't have that. Okay. But if I go Modest Nature, we kill, right? Okay. New idea. Put the Scream Tail back on the team. Hydreigon Choice Scarf will kill Naganadel. So we switch to Scream Tail on the guaranteed Draco Meteor. And then it's not going for Draco Meteor against either Nasty Plot or Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave maximum does 64% to Hydreigon. Even on a crit, we survive. That's 96%. And then we outspeed and KO the next turn with Fickle Beam. 102% minimum. I think that's pretty good. Now, they do have an immunity in the back. They do have Magearna. But if he switches to Magearna, then we know it's going to go for Flare Cannon. At which point I can switch back to Scream Tail. And then it lowers its special attack by 2. Which should be fine to take, because now we can build our Scream Tail defensive again. Go for the Calm Nature. And Flare Cannon does 50. Or sorry, yeah, Flare Cannon does a maximum 49, so 50%. And then lowers special attack by 2. And then it's going for Flash Cannon. We just switch to whoever. It doesn't matter. Glycopod can take that. Okay. Now, what about Gouging Fire? Gouging Fire could be a potential issue. Like, I think Gouging Fire might be the sleeper problem here. Now, I do have a Pokemon in my box. Like, maybe I'm not bringing Scream Tail, right? Maybe I'm bringing Weezing. Weezing is immune to Dragon Claw and Flare Blitz, and Earthquake, and only ever baits Flare Blitz, which we can really easily switch to Gyarados, Intimidate, and like have some kind of synergy there. Alternatively, if I don't run him with Levitate, we can bait Earthquake, which we could then use to bring in Hydreigon for free. And will Fickle Beam kill? No. No. Does do 82 though. That's not bad damage. going to have to do something. Let's do the Gyarados. How much are we taking from Flare Blitz? 30%. That's not with Intimidate. Intimidate 20%, Flare Blitz. And then Dragon Claw is the highest after that. But if our Gyarados has Earthquake, 32 to 38 while it Dragon Dances. It Dragon Dances, it goes for Dragon Claw. Right? Okay, so it's Earthquake if we bring in... It's Earthquake if we're Wheezing. So when the Magearna is coming in on... After the Naga. Because of Hydreigon, right? And then it's going to Fleur Cannon. When it Fleur Cannons... Salazzle's going to be too low of HP to take it. So whoever my last pick is has to be able to take it. Magearna Fleur Cannon will do 50. So Wheezing can take it. And then drop its special attack by 2. At which point it baits Flash Cannon. Okay, so same thing as Screamtail. I mean... Perfect, right? That's what we want. Then I'm thinking we go Gyarados. If Gyarados can take anything at -2, which it can, Fleur Cannon still does the most damage at 34. We're going to build Bulky. And then we Dragon Dance on it. And then eventually, what do we need for Earthquake to one-shot? +2? So if we get to +2 on the Magearna, can we one-shot Gouging Fire as well? What's the big water move we're using? Do we have Liquidation? We have Aqua Tail. Okay. 43-51. But on the flip side, we're only taking 30% maximum. So we two-shot anyway. And it doesn't matter if he Dragon Dances. We kill. Okay. Okay. Now I just need to check that Wheezing actually baits when I need it to from Naga. It does. Either Nasty Plot or Sludge Wave. And then Wheezing, we want... I'm going to leave it Levitate because the fact that it can just switch on Gouging Fire is just good. And always bait Flare Blitz, which I have plenty of resist for. I think that's good. I think that's good. All right. Oh boy. And I've got a lot of good pieces here where I can steer out of something if I have to, but I think the line is solid. Sweet. All right, so we know these ones are already set up. Let's check the Lysopod. First impression, Sucker Punch, just good. Liquidation, just good. Protect for baiting. Are we outspeeding anything with this? I think we outspeed Magearna. We do outspeed Magearna. Theoretically, if we needed this to come in on Magearna, what would we use? We would want a different attack on this, right? Does it learn any... Does Gliscod learn any ground moves? Solisopod. That's the regional fake. I'm not seeing any ground moves. Drill Run. Yeah. Okay. Learn by tutor. Where is that tutor? Saffron City. All right. Let's this, that. Am I not saving my Goliath Spawn set ever? Shame on me, dude. Shame on me. Adamant nature. Let's do an expert belt. Nobody else is wearing the expert belt in this. Draw on 54 to 64. Okay, that's decent damage. Like, if we need him to come in and deal damage, he can. Florcan's going to do the most, and if she's already -2, it won't matter. So now I just want to double check that I had the level right when I was testing Roaring Moon. Yes, first impression will very much kill. And that is good. Alright, let's go get Drill Run. This house, right? Move. Hey, guy. Drill Run, please. I don't need Protect in this fight. I mean, not that it's a bad move, but... Full Isopod, the foliage Pokemon Grass Bug. With the ability Emergency Camouflage. Changes its type to the terrain's type when its HP drops below half. Come on. Come on! And then its name could also come from foil, like foiling a plan, which you would have if you were dealing damage based on it being a grass bug, and then it suddenly turns into a fairy type. Yeah, I know. Hire me, Game Freak. I work cheap. Citrus Berry. Silver Powder needs to be switched. Leftovers, Absolute, Black Sludge. Black Sludge is going on Wheezing. Very good. Choice Scarf is going on Hydreigon. And then Leftovers is going on Gyarados. Okay, and then you... Expert Belt. Alright, there we go. Okay. Deep breaths. Okay. Now, let's check all the rest of these. Alright, so I know this needs Earthquake. I know this needs Dragon Dance. I kind of like the idea of Reflect on this as a backup in case shit starts hitting the wall, because it might really block me from having to deal with Roaring Moon or Dragonite getting out of control. I think we're going to have to play, though, where we don't worry about that. I mean, I could do, like, Rain Dance. Imagine a world where I set up Rain Dance, and then Gouging Fire just has to deal with Wheezing, and all it can do is Flare Blitz in the rain. That just seems mean. That just seems mean. The foil Pokemon Bug Steel. Nikki covered honey slaps with the fish. I don't know if that's a troll comment or not, but it's funny as fuck. Alright. We don't need Crunch for this fight for sure. So get rid of that. Dragon Dance, Aqua Tail, we need Earthquake still. And I think I will leave Protect because of the leftovers. I think everyone that has leftovers. At the Elite Four, no, we are fighting CLAIR. In fact, we are finishing up our preparations to do so. Yeah, we'll keep Protect, but we'll drop Reflect. And then we'll run that. And then am I running him Impish? I don't think there's any... I don't think there's any particular reason for me not to run this with a defensive nature. I think we kill the Gouging Fire at +2 regardless of our nature. We don't. Irregular individual. Welcome, welcome. So at +2, are we really only dealing 64? I thought I read that we were killing this. Yeah, adamant doesn't change that. Oh, no. I remember. We were two-shotting this, but it doesn't matter because we are outspeeding because we're at +2, even if it Dragon Dances, and Dragon Claw doesn't, we don't die to it. Okay, so no, that is correct. So yes, we're always two-shotting. We're running this in nature, which means we can run this a defensive nature, which means we probably should run this a defensive nature, right? We run this impish. If we start having problems with Gouging Fire or Roaring Moon, we can switch him in to take a better hit. I think that's a good idea. I think that's what we do. So let's run him impish. Yeah. We got Jolly, Timid, Adamant. Calm Nature with the Black Sludge, which is exactly right. Bold Nature. Okay, we need to make this a Modest Nature so that we can kill. And we got that. We're doing a fishing-only playthrough of Radical Red? That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. I assume not as a Nuzlocke, right? So you can get, like, Clam Pearl Marrow from the start, and... Oh, what's south of that? Tentacool? And... No, Whooper's in the grass, right? Either way, that sounds awesome. I think I'm biased because I really like Huntail and Gorbis. Okay, so I've got Fickle Beam. We can change around some of our other moves here since we are Choice Scarfed. Dragon Rage, Focus Energy, Dragon Breath, Slam, Dragon Pulse. Oh, Dragon Pulse is 85. Oh, that's different. I think we're gonna... Hold on. I think I need to change something. Fickle Beam with a Modest Nature, but if we do... Dragon Pulse with any other nature. Dragon Pulse minimum kills. That 5 base power really coming in handy. I think we run this calm still. Because it minimizes the damage we take from Sledge Wave on the switch. We still outspeed. We outspeed everything on his team, on her team. At 248 without EVs, right? So if that's the case, Naganadel is the fastest thing on her team. The only thing that could potentially... Let me check one thing. If this goes for, like, speed, right? Oh, I see. I need to change this. There we go. If this is at +1, you know what? Let's go Timid. Because then we'll outspeed Gouging Fire at +1 with a Choice Scarf. And we still kill with Dragon Pulse. Yeah. Okay. So if it comes down to us having to switch on Gouging Fire, if it's Flare Blitz, Earthquake, or Dragon Dance, then we will kill. Or we can at least deal damage, right? If it's already been damaged or something, right? I don't think we'll kill outside of... We do 70%. Dragon Claw +1 will kill us, but not +1 won't. So even if we need to... You know, it's just a backup option. It's just a backup option, and there's no reason for us not to be as fast as possible. Okay. Let's see what else we've got in the ye old TM case here. Like Shadow Ball. Aura Sphere. I don't have anything to hit with Aura Sphere, but it is interesting. Flamethrower. Nope. Sledge Bomb. Fire Blast. Rock Tomb. Defog could be good if Aerodactyl, like, so something gets fucked up and Aerodactyl does get Stealth Rocks up. You know what? I'm going to put it on. If I need to get rid of it, I will. But it's a fun backup option in case we... need to get rid of the rocks right away. I think that's really cool. Hurricane, Leech Life. Have... Focus Blast, not good for us. Got Iron Tail. Could learn Thunder Wave, which could paralyze something. That could be good. Earth Power. I mean, Dragon Pulse is going to be more effective anyway, right? Because it's a stab. Yeah. Thankfully, there's ground types and Kingdra available before Surge. Oh, that's awesome. Can you fish up Wooper in that game, or is it only in the grass? Because I imagine that being a really good pickup. U-turn on this. Definitely. And then we'll see if there's a better one, potentially. Snarl, Superpower, Scorching Sands. Do, 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 do. Toxic. What I would really like for him to learn is Parting Shot, but I don't have that on here. Where can I learn Parting Shot, by the way? You know what? Can he learn Parting Shot? All those heads and none of them can shout profanity? Are you kidding me? That's messed up. Oh, it's not a TM. How does he learn it? Oh, there's a tutor. I know there's a tutor. He's in Cinnabar, I think. Yeah. Good morning, Duat. Welcome, welcome. Wooper is fishable, but only Johto Wooper. Oh. Get access to Mega Gyarados for Sabrina, which is cool. Yeah. I don't know if it was this run, but I remember using Mega Gyarados against Sabrina. It's just that's a good pickup. In the lab. One of these yahoos. Not you, actually. Some other yahoo. This yahoo. Stop running away from me. Alright, so we can teach him Sunny Day so that if we have to bring back out, you know the one, Great Tusk, then we have an opportunity to set up Sunny Day again, which we did not have otherwise. Hydreigon is just kind of like our jack of all trades. He's only here to do one thing, Dragon Pulse, but it's nice that he has options, right? If Stealth Rocks are up, we can bring him out to Defog. If we need the attack boost for whatever reason on Great Tusk, we can bring him into Sunny Day. And if it requires a sacrifice, it is what it is. We get through the fight. The point is we have an option, right? That is what I'm playing for. We also have U-turn on here, so we can bait a move, come in, bait a Draco Meteor, and get back out, right? And that might actually be really useful in tandem with Weezing, who is immune to a lot of what Naganadel, Gouging Fire, like it's not going to be taking as much damage from what they want to do. So I think there's a lot of good synergy there between those two, because Weezing has the Black Sludge. Hydreigon cannot heal, but he can force specific moves to allow the rest of our team to get through whatever is blocking us, right? We don't have to worry about switching a lot if Stealth Rocks are up, because we know we can get Hydreigon out on something and just Choice Scarf Defog. I think that's a really, really good idea. All right, we're calm. We need to get his shit up to do. Because as much as I love that all his moves kill him, I don't. Fairy Wind, Defog. Like, he also has Defog. Could be good. Oh, Clear Smog. Definitely. Yep. That's good. Do. Can you learn, like, Misty Terrain? Aroma Mist. Okay, not helping us here. This is a single battle, right? I've been preparing like this is a single battle. I don't see anything telling me it's not. Okay. Tox Belch. Here is Misty Terrain. I don't think I'm gonna bother with Misty Terrain. Only 2 of her Pokemon actually have dragon moves. She's a terrible dragon type gym leader. Roaring Moon and Dragonite, their only dragon move is Dragon Dance. Nothing else matters. Let's get Toxic on this, for sure. Ding, 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 ding. And check ye old TM case. Don't like how they just took away her Mega slot. Did she have a Mega before? I mean, in fairness, her having Roaring Moon, Gouging Fire is really cool as a Scarlet and Violet edition. And then I love that she has a Naganadel. I'm not complaining. I think her team is really, it's really unique. Heat Wave. Heat Wave could be good. Taunt. Protect. Let's do Protect because it has Black Sludge, right? Like, we have an option to stall. It's not ideal, but it is there. A return Shadow Ball. Do I give this Will-O-Wisp? It can't burn Gouging Fire. It's not coming in against Dragonite. Or Roaring Moon. I don't think I give this Will-O-Wisp. It's a good move, but if I don't have anything better, I will. If I don't have anything better, I will. Gunk Shot just for damage. Could be. Could be. Oh, Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. I want to give this Dazzling Gleam. Not because we're not using Fairy to kill Roaring Moon, but it's at least a neutral hit against most of her team. We'll see. Again, we'll see if I have anything. I don't have anything better. It's either Will-O-Wisp or Dazzling Gleam. And I think Dazzling Gleam at least gives it a option. And Will-O-Wisp can miss, which won't be ideal. Okay. I think that's fine. Let's give it a physically defensive nature, and we need to change the ability. Bad news, it's a rotation battle. Don't. There's no way they programmed this. Don't. I see what you're doing. I see you. I can see you. I am going to double check. I don't see anything that says rotation battle. Don't. I've been in preparation for an hour. 2 hours. Hour and a half. I took the beginning to like set stuff up. Don't. Twitch chat trolling again. We gotta take responsibility. That's YouTube chat. That's awesome. Swap an ability. Yep, Levitate. Your attack drop. That's awesome. Alright, Timid, Impish, Calm, Adamant, Timid. We have to be calm for Magearna, right? Yeah. We're baiting Flare Blitz from Gouging Fire. I'd like to be able to just take Gouging Fire, but whatever. It's fine. It's actually a Sky Battle, and a 5th year team is invalid. 4 out of 6. Let's see. Nuh-uh. 3 of my Pokemon. I've got Levitate, Levitate, and Fly. So... And if it's a Sky Battle, then 2 of her Pokemon are invalid. So you know what? I will pit my Weezing, Hydreigon, and Gyarados against her Aerodactyl, Roaring Moon. Nope, Roaring Moon can't even make it. It doesn't have Levitate. Against her Aerodactyl, Dragonite. Against her Aerodactyl and Dragonite. Naganadel also does not have Levitate. You know what? I will take that bet. I will take that bet. Now it's Twitch chat. Oh, come on, guys. Stretch. It's time. It's time. Photosynthesis, corrosion, her ability doesn't matter. Emergency exit, can't switch it. Levitate, levitate. Intimidate. Items, leftovers, choice scarf, black sludge, expert belt, citrus berry, boost energy. Moves. Earthquake, play rough, ice spinner, rapid spin. Fake out, will-o-wisp, dragon tail, encore. Sucker punch, first impression, drill run, liquidation. Clear smog, toxic, protect, dazzling gleam. U-turn, dragon pulse, defog, sunny day, earthquake, dragon dance, aqua tail, and protect. I am gonna switch aqua tail. What the fuck am I aqua tailing? Acting like she won't cheat. You know what? That's actually fair. That's actually really fair. God, do I actually put rain dance on this? It would be so funny if I did. She's got Fire Punch, Flamethrower, and Flare Blitz on her team. Maybe I do put up Reflect then. Roaring Moon's one shot. Dragon Knight's taken care of. Noggin Adele should be fine. The only outliers are Magirna and Gouging Fire. So I need to see if I have anything like that can specifically screw over Noggin Adele or Magirna and Gouging Fire. Can Gyarados learn Thunder Wave? Yes, he can. Fuck at you, guy. Thrash normal gym. Actually, though. That'd be really funny. Thrash normal gem with, would pickup let you pick up normal gem? Is that how pickup works in battle? Should be how pickup works in battle. Just every turn, normal gem, thrash. Ooh, end of turn, pickup. Pick up a normal gem. Next turn, normal gem, thrash. Ooh, pickup. Pick up a normal gem. I like Thunder Wave, because we cannot poison Magirna and burning it doesn't do anything, but if we can paralyze it, it's already slow as shit, so it doesn't matter. But if we can paralyze Gouging Fire, then we'll always outspeed it. If we are not already sweeping it, we can come in, Intimidate on a Flare Blitz, which is forced from Wheezing, and paralyze it so that we can keep up the switch game. So the only outlier on her team should be Magirna, and Magirna fucks itself over with Flare Cannon. Okay. Cinema. I don't like that in the short version, my hand cuts off right here. But you guys, in the vertical version, you can't. Or in the horizontal version, you can't tell. Whatever. Fuck it. Shake out those lips. Here we go. I think we're good. Really been enjoying the recent content on YouTube lately? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I am very glad. I've been enjoying the recent content I'm making on YouTube. So, you know what? Sounds like those two things go hand in hand, which is awesome. And that's all any creator wants, is for the videos they like to make to be something that people enjoy. And I did a top secret test stream last night just to make sure that shit wasn't broken for today. Because I'm excited to be streaming a little bit more often again. I'm not dedicating to any series for streaming until after the move. For those who don't know, I am in the process of moving houses, probably within the next month. It's been a process for a while, but it's actually coming up a lot quicker than you would think. Now that we're looking in, less than 6 weeks. So after the move, I'm going to be doing streams that I'm actually going to be recording, like doing the black-white F-tier Nuzlocke as streaming, kind of like I did for the XY one. But I don't want to dedicate to any of those series because I want to focus on making the videos for YouTube and actually staying. I'm not super consistent, but I at least get 1 to 2 out a month, right? Priority is keep up those videos first before any other content. So just keeping up with those, being able to do occasional streams on extra fun games like Radical Red and whatnot. And then after move, being able to stream more to get more of that content out. That's what I'm looking forward to. And then I can kind of still take the idea of that post commentary like I did for the last video, the Pokemon Nuzlocke, and then apply that to streams. And I think combining those two ideas will be a lot of fun and have a lot of community integration is what I'm looking to add into the content. So I hope that that's something that everyone continues to enjoy. In the meantime, all your planning was for naught. You can sweep Claire with a Wimpod. I might be able to sweep her with a Glycopod more than I think. That's definitely not out of the question. All right, let me get some battle music up. Let's you know what? Let's take this one slow. I think we're gonna take this one slow. Every time I say that, I end up speeding up anyway. I'm a spastic saver. Here we go. Because I need to walk through the plan as we go. I don't know how loud this is going to be. I actually still can't hear anything out of it. Is there no volume in this gym? There's no audio? Hold on. If I go outside, is there audio? Well, I tried. I was like, oh, I'll put on the battle music. Nope. The game said no. It's not Pokemon battle music, but it is battle music. Boss music. All right, Claire. If that is your real name, which I happen to know for a fact that it's not. Took a nap, although I'm a newly appointed gym leader of the Kanto region. I was once a leader in Johto, so this is nothing new to me. Lance, in green text, may be considered the world's Dragon Master, but I am a close second. Do you still dare to take me out again? Dragon Master be damned, she's got 2 dragon moves on her team. Fine, let's do this. Alright, Claire. I wish I could say I knew what I was doing. Booster energy did in fact boost our attack. Alright. So, we meet again. For the last time. Alright, I gotta remember the plan. The plan is Rapid Spin now. Okay, I went for Earthquake right away. That is fine. We take this. Look at that. We take nothing. Boom. We raise our speed. Okay, Rapid Spin did a minimum of 14. Boost this to our attack. So now Ice Spinner should outspeed and kill. No Stealth Rocks, baby. That was part 1. Whether it attacked or it went for Stealth Rocks, we went for Rapid Spin anyway to break the Focus Sash, and if rocks went up, we cleared them. The next turn, we outspeed and kill. Perfect. All right. Dragonite is next, just as predicted. Just as predicted. All right. Dragonite, if that is your real name. Okay, so this is either Dragon Dance or Dual Wing Beat. So, now we switch to Salazzle. Dude, I can't trash talk to save my life. At +1 speed, this will reach 235 speed. We are at 240. We switch to Salazzle here. This is either Dual Wing Beat or Dragon Dance. We want to see Dragon Dance. Okay, Dual Wing Beat is fine. We eat our Citrus Berry. All right, so now we outspeed. We outspeed. and we Will-O-Wisp. Extreme Speed cannot kill us at this range. Extreme Speed has a maximum 1/16. So it does not see kill with E-Speed. It should not go for it. Now, there is a chance that it goes for it anyway and crits us, in which case, fuck it, whatever. It shouldn't go for Extreme Speed. It has KO with Dual Wing Beat, which it should go for, but we outspeed first. And we are a Fire type. We cannot miss Will-O-Wisp. I guess we could Fake Out here, but it's not worth the risk in case it is going for it. No. Fake Out is higher priority, right? That would break multi... You know what? It literally does not matter. Just Will-O-Wisp. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Will-O-Wisp will break multi-scale anyway. Fire types in this game cannot miss Will-O-Wisp. It is 100% accurate, just like Toxic on Poison types. And now that it is burned, we survive the second Dual Wing Beat, and the Dragonite is burned. We are in the clear. So ideally, we wanted this to be setting up, but it did not. That's what our Dragon Tail in tow was for. However, this still sees a KO now. In fact, this does have a KO with Extreme Speed or Dual Wing Beat. It's probably going to be Extreme Speed, if I were to guess. But it's never Fire Punch, and it's never Dragon Dance. So, no matter what it is, we have a really easy switch to basically whatever we want. In fact, I'm going to go Gyarados, I think, because that will lower its attack. And Gyarados will be able to heal it back with his leftovers. And we are a defensive nature on this. Ambush. Perfect. All right, we switch on either Dual Wing Beat or Extreme Speed. We want to see. I want to see Extreme Speed. Okay, Dual Wing Beat. This thing just loves to beat its wings, I guess. That's fine. Oh no, he crit and did like 10 more damage. Healing while he's burned. Excellent. All right, so we could Dragon Dance. I think this is either going to switch or Dragon Dance. If I Dragon Dance now, what changes? Out of curiosity, what changes? I think we can... I think we're good to Dragon Dance. I'm gonna do it. We'll figure out what happens afterwards, but let's do it. Because I think Dragonite is also gonna Dragon Dance here. Yep. So now this is at neutral attack, and we still outspeed. Or are we speed tied right now? No, we outspeed. How much attack do I need to be at to one-shot my Gyarados? Or like, what's an actual threat here? Roaring Moon? Oh, I can't attack. Duh. I'm dumb. I didn't bring another move. Okay. That's fine. It's wasting its own turns. Just switch to Weezing. This will force it out, or it'll go for a second Dragon Dance, in which case it's only at +1, still burned. It cannot do anything to us. This has Dual Wing Beat, Fire Punch, both of which are fine. We are still defensive here. I was playing as though I had Ice Fang. That is my bad, but we are still good, because now we'll just Clear Smog. We take this. This is what Clear Smog is for. How dare you get to +1 attack? Oh, man. Sorry to remove those, buddy. All right. So now it's neutral. Dual Wing Beat. Again, 20% maximum on a good day. And Dazzling Gleam. Yep, there's the switch. Eventually, she had to switch. There was no way it stayed in. So this can Shift Gear, Flare Cannon, Flash Cannon, Aura Sphere. I think it's going to want a Flash Cannon over Shift Gear. Even if it does Shift Gear, the extra speed doesn't really matter. Flash Cannon does see a kill here. So let's go for Protect. I forgot to PP max on my moves, so that's fine. Okay, we protected ourselves. Good. So this should always still be Flash Cannon because it does see that kill. We can switch back to Gyarados if we want. We can also switch to Golisopod. I don't want to switch to Golisopod, I'm going to be honest with you. I think we switch Gyarados. This should only do about 20%. Okay. Unless it crits. 30%. That's fine. Alright, Fleur Cannon will do a maximum of 184 damage. So technically, it has kill here. I'm going to use Protect. So now we're out of KO range unless it crits. Oh, it went for Shift Gear. Okay. It's fine. It's not going to deal more damage. Our Earthquake does 51 to 61. We can Thunder Wave this now. See, I told you Magearna was the one trouble card here. Am I thinking it's going to Fleur Cannon? So it's not going to Shift Gear now. It's not going to Shift Gear because it already outspeeds us, so it has no reason to. So it should always be Fleur Cannon here. I'm going to switch back to Weezing. We want to see Fleur Cannon. Okay. Not ideal. But actually, still works out for us, because again, it being faster does not change anything. Just means we have to take more turns here. Are you going for Flash Cannon? Okay, so now you're actually going for Flash Cannon. It should have already outsped us, so it shouldn't have had a reason to go for Shift Gear, but maybe it's coded a specific way. I don't love that we're going to take another Flash Cannon here, but it's not that much damage unless it crits again. It is wanting a setup, but the point of speed setup should only be to get faster than the opponent. But maybe because Shift Gear raises attack. The problem is I didn't think it would take attack into consideration because it has no physical moves. It has all special moves. But AI. Protect, get our health back. There's the Fleur Cannon. Okay. One more switch. Show me Fleur Cannon. Perfect. We should only take about 50%. Exactly 50. Dude, that is right on the middle money there. Special attack harshly fell. Okay, it should still see kill, which means we're going to take the opportunity to protect. So this could... Okay. Sees kill, Flash Cannon. It won't see kill now. So there's a chance that she switches, but regardless, we have to switch to Gyarados on the Flash Cannon. Okay, she did not switch. It would have been in turn order. So that's good. We take a Flash Cannon here, which will do even less now. We're looking at 10%. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Fleur Cannon maximum 93 damage. So it's likely that she swaps. I think I'm gonna... Do I play safe and protect anyway? Or do I Thunder Wave here? I'm gonna Thunder Wave here. Regardless of what comes out, Dragonite is the only thing that I don't want to Thunder Wave, and I want it burned, and it's already burned. So I think I'm gonna play it safe and Thunder Wave, and if she stays in, I protect next turn. Okay, she did not. So now it's at -4 special attack, but we've paralyzed it. All right, so it is likely for her to swap. I'm going to protect anyway. Yep, because we should still be able to protect if we need to. Gouging Fire. All right. Gouging Fire does not see a KO here. So it's going to Dragon Dance, most likely. If it Dragon Dances, we could Thunder Wave this right now. I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to swap. Because this will Dragon Dance. Okay. If this is Dragon Dance now... Can I go to Great Tusk here, actually? I'm gonna check a calc real quick. I can, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we go to Weezing. All right, +1 attack, +1 speed with a defense boost. Flare Blitz will do a maximum of 180 to our Weezing. That means it does see kill. Let's protect. Let us pray. Flare Blitz. Perfect. Okay, we should still be within KO range. Nice. All right. So our Gyarados is taking a lot of damage here because of the Magearna being weird. But if we swap to Gyarados now, we get rid of the attack boost. It's Flare Blitzing. It does a maximum of 77 damage. I think that's what we do. 77. Oh, I'd have to... I'm breaking out the calculator, boys. I'm breaking out the calculator. All right. 119 minus 77 was 42. We'll still be in KO range of the second Flare Blitz, so we should be able to protect heal without it going for Dragon Dance. The alternative option here is we go to Hydreigon. Right? If we go to Hydreigon, we're taking 40% Flare Blitz. And then we can U-turn out. Because it will go for Dragon Claw and go back to Weezing. But we need Hydreigon for later. We might have to sacrifice Salazzle in this fight. Ultimately, I'm going to have to be okay with that. And if that's the case, then we can still get a free switch to Hydreigon against Naganadel. Let's play the Gyarados right now, though. Let's play the Gyarados now. We'll just keep that in the back. All right. Perfect. Okay, we did not take maximum there. So now we're at 63. But even at neutral, it should still see a KO with either Dragon Claw or Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz 77, Dragon Claw 103. Okay, it has no reason to go for Dragon Dance here, so we're going to protect. Perfect. Dragon Claw. It's going to want a Dragon Claw over Flare Blitz, 1, because we resist, and 2, because recoil. So now Dragon Claw is the only thing that kills. We are out of range of Flare Blitz. So we should be able to easily swap back to Weezing. And this thing is now at neutral attack. Perfect. Exactly what we want to see. So now we can either Toxic or Clear Smog. This is going to go for Dragon Dance this turn. I kind of really like the idea of going for Clear Smog. If we Clear Smog, can we... No. Okay. Let's just go for Toxic. Because Flare Blitz is still going to do 50% even at no boost. So let's start getting this on a timer. Toxic. Well, I don't think we die to this. Yeah. I really expected Dragon Dance. I just got confused. I'm really glad I didn't clear Smog then, because that would have been a throw. Holy crap. Da-da-da-da. Show me another Flare Blitz, buddy. Because I'm in KO range. You know I am. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. I'm really risking Gyarados to a crit here if I try to switch it in, huh? If I bring it to -1, Flare Blitz does a maximum 51 damage to Gyarados after Intimidate. I'm playing it. I'm playing it. Show me Dragon Dance, buddy. Show me Dragon Dance. Okay, it's fine. We just need it to not crit then. Hell yeah. All right. All right. All right. Oh, that poison is putting in work. Protect. It still sees kill. Awesome. Okay. Now it has kill with Dragon Claw, but not Flare Blitz. We should be free to go back to Wheezing. Yes! Out of range of Flare Blitz, perfectly in range of Dragon Claw. Doesn't even matter. Wheezing. Whew! Someone just said, what if Superman had Thor's hammer and Captain America's shield versus the Hulk? I responded, short of a kryptonite beam, what good is that shield going to do? Superman. That's fair. He's already indestructible. I had a fun thought experiment with my family recently. Who wins between Superman and Darth Vader? Now, everyone overwhelmingly said Superman, but I'm just thinking Darth Vader's got some pretty strong force powers. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Magearna is back out. I really expected Naganadel. Ah, Flash Cannon. True dat. So it always sees kill. Let's protect, get some health back. Okay. Well, that's fine. You've aimed the power scaling guns. I'm trying. Okay, we have enough health now to take a Floor Cannon. We just needed to actually go for Floor Cannon. We're switching to Great Tusk. Okay. 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 That's actually good. We just need it to not get paralyzed now. Now we need it to kill us. Wheezing still takes a Floor Cannon. It does 112 damage maximum. That's the move. That's the one. That's the one. Perfect. Look at that. Oh my god. Show me the Flash Cannon. Show me the money. Oh, alright. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to kill this thing. I mean, I can go back to Gyarados. The problem is Great Tusk still dies to -2. Like, it's in range. It's a range to kill Great Tusk. It's a favorable range because we've already taken some damage from Aerodactyl. I don't think Gyarados is going to heal enough to get out of range. Oh, you know what? We have Golisopod here, right? Yeah. We're breaking out the Golly. It's Golly's turn. We're definitely going to need a sacrifice later. But, you know what? It's fine. We just need to deal some damage to this. Now, I think she actually switches. And if that's the case, it's never going to be to Roaring Moon because it's weak. It could be Naga. It could be Dragonite. If it's Dragonite, you know what? Drill Run. Okay, stayed in. Staying in is fine. We two-shot. I'm all for Vader. I'm sorry, but his force powers aren't strong enough to hold the Mana Steel. We'll never know, man. Any power he's saving his cells, he'd be burning through. Starving your body calories, burn through the fat calories. So, like, he'd start as his invincible self, and then the more he has to use his powers, the weaker he'd become, right? Magearna paralyzed! We're taking no damage! We kill with Drill Run! Paralyzation coming in clutch. Oh my god. 3 Pokemon left. Dragonite is out of commission. It's burned. What's it gonna do? I don't think it can do anything. Dual Wing Beat maximum does 90 damage. I would love to switch to Gyarados and live, but I don't want to risk a crit on 2 hits. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to switch to Hydreigon. Like, we take 20% from Dual Wing Beat. I'm switching to Hydreigon. Dragon Dance. It just won't save you, buddy. It just won't save you. Dragon Pulse does 70% with multi-scale broken. We kill. She has no fairy to swap to. Boom. Roaring Moon? Dude, it's a shiny Roaring Moon. This has no dragon moves, by the way. It says Iron Head and Crunch to hit me. And that's it. It could Dragon Dance. We can stay in and just two-shot this if we want. I think I will. I think I will. All you can do is Iron Head me. And there's no flinch chance because I always move first. Dragon Dance is fine. Now, I think this does outspeed me. But again, worst thing it can do is Iron Head. I think I'm going to play this to try to avoid the flinch. Because we only take 60%. On a crit, we take 80. But like, it doesn't. Our health doesn't matter right now. So we're gonna play through this. Worst case, we switch and we kill it next turn. Okay, we did flinch. That's fine. That's fine. So now we're taking an Iron Head. We're gonna take the switch. If we could have stayed in there, we swept. So it was worth the chance to stay in to avoid a sacrifice later. Now I think we will have to make a sacrifice, but the play was there. If we could have stayed in, we one-shot Naganadel, and we finished taking out, I think it's Gouging Fire left in the back, right? Whatever. I don't even think it's left. We just first impression here. Now that we flinched, I think we will need a sacrifice for a free switch. But you know what? That's fine. I am okay with what's happening here. Last Pokemon, Naganadel. I forgot we already took care of the Gouging Fire. Whew! Good frickin' fight, girl. All right. So Sludge Wave and Draco Meteor both see KO. Sludge Wave is a range. It's not a favorable range. So I want to say this is probably Draco Meteor. If this is Draco Meteor, here's the win. I sacrifice Wheezing or Salazzle, but I think I'd like to keep Salazzle. We sacrifice Wheezing, and then Hydreigon comes out and KOs. That's the win. Is there a way to get out of this deathless? I don't think there is. If this is Draco Meteor, then it still kills Great Tusk, but it won't with Sludge Wave. How much does Sludge Wave do? Are you Nuzlocke? Yes, this is a hardcore Nuzlocke. Sludge Wave does 172, so Sludge Wave always kills Hydreigon. We'd have to force it to Flamethrower or Nasty Plot on the Switch. I don't see either of those happening. All right, Wheezing. We could have saved you if we didn't flinch, but we did flinch. And that means your time has come. We appreciate you and your sacrifice and everything you've done for us. I think Salazzle has more opportunities later as a fast Will-O-Wisp Toxic Encore user, so I'm getting rid of Wheezing. That is my choice. Godspeed, buddy. Godspeed. Draco Meteor. It did go for Draco. Should I protect here? Sludge Wave is doing what to us, huh? Oh yeah, Sludge Wave just always kills. I mean, it's not a good play. But like, there is a play here where we just keep switching Wheezing on Draco Meteors. Theoretically. I mean, it probably doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know. I think even if I switch to Great Tusk here on Sludge Wave, we take it, and then bait Draco Meteor again. We switch back to Wheezing. There's just no way for us to get enough HP. I'm just letting Wheezing go down. Just letting Wheezing go down. Oh, 7's in the chat, please. Godspeed, Wheezing. Guys. I didn't realize Speed Boost would raise its speed. Or Beast Boost would raise its speed. I need to think. I need a free switch, but I didn't realize that would raise its speed. I should have checked. Oh, no, because it is timid. Yep, I should have known. Okay, so that means it outspeeds even a timid Choice Scarf Hydreigon. Okay. Okay, battle's not over yet. I thought it was over. It's not over. Okay. I'm gonna drink some water and think for a second. Okay. Here's what we know. We get out of this fight. We do. We do get out of this fight. It's just a matter of how much we lose to get there. Everything on my team is outsped right now. I need Hydreigon to come in where Draco Meteor doesn't kill. What is the number? I can't get this to -6. It's not going to happen. I need it to constantly C-kill Draco Meteor. And nothing else. I need to see 3 KOs Draco Meteor. I can do that. I think I can do that. I think we lose Great Tusk, Golisopod, I think we lose everything. I think we lose everything in the team. Oh, this started so good and ended so horribly. Let's start Great Tusk. It has to go for Draco Meteor on Great Tusk. Or else it dies. Okay, there's one. I really wanted this guy for later. Okay. The extra speed boosts don't matter anymore. The one was enough. I didn't realize how badly we needed the extra switch, but we lost too much HP early on when Magearna came out. That is what it is. Okay. Next. Hydreigon. So the reason we're bringing in Hydreigon here is because we need it to see a kill. Even at -2. Which it does. There may be a play. Right now we need to get rid of Salazzle. We might be able to save Golisopod. We'd lose Gyarados, but I think we save Golisopod. Either way, switch Salazzle. We're mitigating our losses here as best we can. -4 still kills Hydreigon. So we could bring Hydreigon and then KO Gyarados. The problem is, and this could happen, we bring in Hydreigon at the end after everything else is dead and we get crit. It's very possible. It's very possible. If we bring in Golisopod now, he doesn't die to Draco. We can drill run. Gyarados probably doesn't bring much to an E4 run. He is more of a single battle thing, and I know the E4 at least starts with a double. But you might be right. It's just getting there, right? Drill run plus first impression always kills. Bring in Golisopod for free. This thing's at -4 special attack. It's very likely to it can't kill us. It's very, very likely to Nasty Plot. Okay, even better. That is fine. It's at -6 now. In fact, we might just kill. We do. We kill. Okay. You know what? You know what? If I had found that line sooner, we probably could have changed who our losses were. But at the end of the day, we saved 3. Would I preferred Great Tusk over Gyarados? Maybe. But we still have a water team. We still have a rain team idea, right? We've got Zapdos, we got Keldeo, we got Gyarados. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. Draco Meteor. Holy shiznit, dude. Okay. My God. Life goes on, man. It doesn't matter. We did it. It doesn't matter. We did it. Nothing matters. Great Tusk, Salazzle, Weezing. I am sorry, but man, that Naganadel. Actually, it was mostly the Magearna's fault. If the Magearna hadn't taken so much of our HP, we would have been fine. You know what? Can't stop smiling. That means I must be happy with it. And Weezing. Salazzle, I think, would have been really good. I don't think we have too many major fights left before the Elite Four, though, and I don't think Salazzle is an Elite Four Mon. Great Tusk potentially could have been, but I do know there's a Zacian in the Elite Four, and that doesn't sound too great. But hey, you know what? Fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing great. I need to bring Swadloon, best one. Hey, JMB. Welcome, welcome. Just got here and the fight's over. That's all right. Skip back 15 minutes. You'll see the fear in my eyes. Woo! All right. Holy crap. You know what? We take those. We take those. And it wasn't as though it was poor planning. It was just, you know what? Sometimes you got to steer. We had a method that let us switch in without a death. We just weren't able to make it happen because we didn't have enough HP. And you know what? It's okay. We won. We got out with half the team. We did it. Bigger face cam looks really nice here. Are you talking about on the shorts? Are you watching on shorts? Hello. I've got both up on the channel. We're streaming. We're gonna be streaming on both from now on. Over on YouTube, we are both horizontal and vertical streamers now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. And, you know what? We still have more encounters coming up. We still have more encounters coming up. I'm liking this water electric thing we got going on here, right? Like we're building out a big rain team kind of thing. We might even use Palafin. Might say screw it and use Palafin too. Hydreigon made it. And you know what? The man of the hour, Golisopod. Just well done. Well done, Golisopod. That last minute drill run tutor. Oh, perfect. Chef's kiss. Amazing stuff. All right. What's next? What is next? I always got to end with looking at a preview as what's next, right? The rival battle. Yeah. If we chose a fire starter, grass starter. I think we chose a grass starter in this. This is the vibes run, right? Where we started with Bulbasaur because fuck it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Hey, look, Pal World. So the fight is this one. Staraptor, Kingambit, Sandy Shock, Azumarill, Sneasler, Charizard, X. You know, on paper, it doesn't seem too bad. And then I look a little closer and I realize Kingambit has a Chople Berry, right? It's also a Supreme Overlord, so that's coming out last. Charizard X, only weak to ground. Cool. Great. Love it. Sneasler's got a Focus Sash and Unburden. That's a fun little combination there. Huge Power, Mystic Water, Aqua Jet on Azumarill. Cool. Booster Energy, Sandy Shocks. That's boosting what? Your speed stat, most likely? Could be your special attack. It's probably your speed. Awesome. Love it. You know what? That's fine. It's time to do a Ramtax driver in GT. All right, that is going to do it for today's stream. That is 3 hours. I know half of it, actually more than half of it, was planning the fight, and the other half was steering through it anyway, because that's just how these go. But the fact is, that is my first time beating CLAIR in Radical Red. Oh. All right. As of right now, I do plan on streaming tomorrow. Again, sometime in the afternoon, early evening. So I guess that is when we will take on the rival fight and just see if we can make our way. There's not a whole lot left. After the rival, after Route 22, we have another rival fight. We got Brendan. And then we got some guys in Victory Road, which will be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And then this is just a meme fight, so this is nothing. And then we got the Elite Four. So I don't know if I'm going to get to Elite Four in this run. It'd be super cool if we did. We will probably die once we do, though. Oh, man. Dude, the champions got Miraidon, Yveltal, Eternatus? Holy shit. Anyway, now I'm looking too far ahead. Woo! Alright, have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Thank you again.